Welcome back to the Driver's Hub. Now on this channel we like to feature cars that have been built up to stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Those are kind of builds, but the car that we're going to show today is a proper build. And I mean, when I say build, almost everything has been converted. In the past life it was a Lancer, and now it is a proper performance machine.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'ma drink a lot of Hennessy to pass the time. I'ma get that money just to make me feel.
Now I don't think you need any sort of introduction for what this car is. This is Horsepower Cartel's Lancer Evo 4. And in the past life I'm guessing it was a Lancer 1.3 or a Lancer 1.5. But the guys over at Horsepower Cartel took this car and they've converted it into a proper Evo 4 convert. So it has the engine, it has everything that makes an Evo. And well, I'm pretty sure you've seen it on YouTube a bunch of times. But today I'm going to tell you all about the build that they have actually done. Now before we get into the stuff that you guys really want to hear about, which is the engine, how it drives and all of that stuff, I just want to quickly brush up on how this car looks. First of all, I absolutely love this military green paint. It has the Evo 8 wheels which have been painted in this nice bronze goldeny color. Red brake calipers, and yeah, of course, the brakes have been upgraded. 8 piston calipers up front, 6 piston calipers at the back. Amazing braking potential. Just like the rally car, you have this massive wing over here, and you have a massive muffler that you can basically stick your hand into. Coming down to the side, like I said, the wheels are there. You have the side skirt, Evolution 4 badging and everything. The car has been properly stanced, so the wheel gap is basically non-existent. And then coming up to the front, since this is still a Lancer, the headlights and the tail lights are basically the same. The hood is a carbon Kevlar hood, which means that it's going to be super light and it's going to be super strong. You have 2 openings over here in the front to let hot air and stuff out. You have a NACA duct right over here, and the bumper has also been changed. So just like the rally car, it has these massive lights over here, but I'm pretty sure this car is never going to see the dirt. But it's a really nice looking car. Now, like I said, Lancers in India used to come with engines like a 1.3 or a 1.5. But this engine is a 4G63. That is the real deal. It's a 4G63T. And if that wasn't enough, Santosh from Horsepower Cartel has gone the full way and he's done all upgrades possible. I mean, literally everything. So for that, I will actually have to get my phone up and talk you guys through each and every mod that this car has been done with. So if my phone opens, yeah. So it has forged JE pistons. So the pistons have been changed. Forged Eagle rods, Evo 8 cams, and the cool thing about the cams is that it's actually in a clear case, so you can see them actually working. You have adjustable pulleys, a built race head, a GT35R ball bearing turbo. Yeah, even the turbo in this car has been changed, and it's not running the full capacity of boost that this turbo can actually take. I think so it's running around 11 PSI right now and can take much more. Apart from that, you get a COP ignition system, Link G4 ECU. That's right, even the ECU has been changed, because after all of these mods, I mean, you need to change the ECU because the stock ECU just can't take all of this power and all of this stuff going on. Carbon Kevlar hood, I've told you about that. It has different injectors, a big brake kit, Largus coilovers, and the cool thing about the coilovers and the dampers is that you can change the setting of the dampers from this thing over here. So you can do a few adjustments over here and you can totally change the way this thing rides. You have a boost controller, you have Apex C, turbo timer, a high capacity oil cooler, turbo smart wastegate, upgraded fuel pressure regulator, a custom ECU map, a B&M ignition system, coil on plug conversion, fuel surge tank, a 044 fuel pump, Tommy head gasket, and an Apex C intercooler. I mean, this is barely a Lancer that you can find in India. I mean, the amount of mods that have been done to this car is absolutely insane. So before we go for a spin with Santosh, he's just come here to do the boost controller, right?
Yes.
So boost controller, and after this the car will be running 24 PSI.
No, not 20.
Then how much?
Like 14, 15.
14, 15.
Keeping it, you know, keeping it little stock, little
Yeah.
slow, reliable.
So 14, 15. And how much? I mean, I didn't mention in the video right
Running
now.
about 11, 12 right now, depending. I guess because of the climate, sometimes it tends to like at night time it runs higher boost, at daytime it runs less
Yeah.
because of the heat and stuff. It should be the opposite, but I don't know. It's different. I don't know. The car's moody.
Yeah.
It could be the faulty boost controller. So
And how much horsepower approx?
about 350 to 400.
Right.
Capable of making about 500 because it's a full built engine.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean the previous owner said he was running about 24. It's capable of running 28, but just taking it easy, you know. Don't want to break anything.
Yeah.
You can drive it though.
Sick, dude. So now we're taking the car for a spin and I have Santosh with me driving. So, you know, first I want to ask, like, how difficult is it to maintain like a car like this in India?
My honest advice. Honestly, if you're looking for first, this cannot be your primary car.
Yeah.
You know, this is one of those cars you gotta have like. Right now, I'm using it like a primary car because I'm not kidding. I can use it because this thing's, you know, touch wood, is running good right now. AC is working nice. I can daily it. It's actually the most economical car I have in my garage. You know, being a 4-cylinder. All my other cars are V8s and V8s and a V6.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So I have another 4-cylinder, but it's boring. It's an EcoSport. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend this having a primary car. And I wouldn't recommend this having this as your first project car.
And now, like, I know you didn't like make it yourself. You bought it, of
Yeah,
course.
so I got lucky. This car
Yeah.
was built, and you know, it came with all the good parts. You know, like
Yeah.
it had a fully built engine, big turbo, full coilover setup. You know, upgraded bushings and everything.
Yeah. So while buying like a car like this, like with all of the stuff done, and since it's a convert and not like a proper one from the factory, what all do you have to look out for when you're buying a car like
Rust.
this? Rust.
Rust is a major thing that you have to look out for because it is, you know,
It's like 20 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. What's it called? It is a Japanese car in a humid place. So I mean, the body on it, you have to check it out. You know.
Yeah.
Luckily, the first Evo I had was the Evo 6, but that was the imported Evo. It was still a convert, but it was the imported shell because it was the automatic one.
Right. Right.
So it was the imported ones. A lot of parts from the Evo actually directly bolts on. So in this, the coilovers, if you go to buy coilovers, I can buy coilovers for a Evo 4. It'll have
Right.
to be for a Lancer. You know?
Right. Right.
Which is okay, it's fine, you know. So what they do basically, you know, they take the top of an Evo, the
Yeah.
bottom part.
Right.
And, basically the shell, the top portion is a Lancer. So
Right.
everything else, your all-wheel drive, that tunnel for the all-wheel drive system for the drive shaft to go through, everything is there.
It's
you know,
there.
like,
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about all that. And KS is building one more Evo. He said it's going to be his final Evo.
Right.
And it's going to be north of 25 lakhs when he decides to sell it. So, but he said it's going to be the most sorted one because it's his final car.
So is it going to be like a Evo 4, 5, 6 or like
I think he'll build a 6 only.
Acha, okay.
Because I mean that's the best one, right?
Yeah, okay, definitely. And I mean, I don't know your preferences. Like the Evo, I think so from the 7 onwards, completely different. Okay, let's.
It's on low boost right now. I have to turn it up. It's running only 9 pounds.
Yeah, that was still pretty quick.
Yeah. So I mean, like I was saying earlier, you just feel the car become slow when you turn on the AC. Yeah, but you get like I was saying earlier, on I mean, even though this is a quick car, it's not like it's a slow car. 10 psi is obviously less than stock, but it's got a bigger turbo, built-in internals and all that.
Right.
So it's going to be a little faster than stock.
Yeah.
But main problem with these cars is heat soak. Another reason why I like this car so much, this one in particular of my car, was because that it had a lot of cooling upgrades, like upgrade oil cooler,
Yeah.
bigger radiator. So that's why I liked it. You know, that's why I really like this car. My previous Evo, the Evo 6 I had, was a stock one. All it had was just Evo 8 cams and probably like built internals.
Yeah.
But other than that, you know, I had a lot of problems with the heat soaking.
Yeah. And I mean, this is a pretty insane build. But do you think like maybe you'll see yourself upgrading to like a Evo 7, 8 or 9?
Listen, if there's one for sale, I wouldn't mind, you know, like, but then it's just going to be like with the prices of everything's going up. This is your best bet, you know, something
Yeah.
under, not this car particularly, but like, you'll find an Evo under 15 lakhs or 20 lakhs, you know.
Yeah.
My bill should be around 20 lakhs.
Right.
And it's not for sale, but if I would sell it in the future, I'll probably sell it around 20 lakhs.
Right.
And honestly, bro, like, where are you going to get 400 horsepower for 20
nowhere.
lakhs? and bro, honestly, Evo's never left me stranded. Out of all my cars, and never left me stranded.
Yeah.
I've never flatbedded the Evo. Only the time when I sold my white one, because it was standing for a while, there was some issues in it, so we had to, you know, but...
So like the other thing I wanted to ask was, now I know you've worked on it quite a lot, and I would say 80 to 90% of the work is already done. But if there has to, like, if you want to change something, or if you want to, you know, like alter a few things, what would they be?
Well, first was cosmetically. When I got the car, you saw it wasn't
Yeah.
cosmetically the best looking
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
But that's sorted now. Now I want to work on the interior. There's still little nicks and crannies, as you can kind of hear, like, you know, the interior rattling and stuff. But other than that, touch wood, the car's running good, you know, like,
Yeah.
just put good fuel in it, get it serviced on time, and you're good to go. And I beat the crap out of this car, you know. You see the way I shift
Yeah.
and stuff, like,
When it comes to economy, like just because we're in India and a lot of people care about it,
6, 7.
pretty decent, yeah.
In the
Pretty
city,
decent.
semi-sending.
Yeah. And when it comes to power now, yeah, when it comes to power, there's no dyno in India, at least the one in Mumbai or Pune or anywhere close by that has an all-wheel drive dyno. Approximately how much do you think this is pushing right now?
Right now, as we're standing, not much because it's on low boost, but like I said, I can crank it up. Probably, see, I can probably make it like 400 wheel,
Yeah.
but there's no point because
The usage
things,
is
more power, more responsibility, I guess,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
responsibility is parts being broken.
Yeah.
I'll have to like worry about my clutch, my gearbox, my rear differential, transfer case, all that things goes
Yeah.
to a toss. The engine can handle it.
Yeah.
That's not the issue. I think even the stock transmission can handle it, but I don't want to risk it. You know?
And you know, Mitsubishi isn't in India anymore, and especially this setup, the 4G63 and everything. How hard is it for you to source parts and everything?
It's available. Everything's available in Japan, believe it or not. So, you know, there's guys like KS Motorsports that can source you the parts. N1 Racing is there as
Yeah.
well. I recommend KS, like you saw, like right now we just pulled up, literally swapped in the boost controller. It's an
Yeah.
easy job, but he had it in stock.
Yeah.
So that was the benefit, you know.
Damn. All right, I think so. That's pretty much it. I mean,
Yeah.
thank you so much for watching. Santosh from Horsepower Cartel. Hopefully,
like, subscribe, and share.
yeah. Hopefully, we'll have more collaborative content like this in the future.
course.
And both of our brands' merchandise is on throttleshow.co.in. He has his own
Yeah.
code and
We got the
everything.
We got the new Only Flames.
Only Flames T-shirt. I'll have his links all in the description. Go check it
And
out.
Car Club.
Yeah.
Check it out.
So, I mean, your merch game compared to us is pretty lit. We have to get our shit up now. So yeah, go buy his merch, go buy our merch, follow both channels, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, I'm alright. I'ma drink a lot of Hennessy to pass the time. I'ma get that money just to make me feel alive. I'm getting high, don't you waste my time. Do you really care about my feelings? Don't you lie? Yeah, I'm alright. I'ma drink a lot